Hi, my name's Monty. I served in the United States Navy. I was electronics technician on ballistic missile submarines. When I joined the Navy, it was the tail end of Vietnam. Morale was pretty low, so it wasn't a good thing to do, was to join the service, whether it was Army, Navy, whatever. I just wanted to get out of town. I wanted to be something different. When I got to my first ship, that camaraderie led to going out to bars and drinking, and throughout my career, it started causing problems. I'm a gay vet, all right? I knew I was gay long before I joined the Navy, but I wasn't about to say that I was gay. If I did, then my chances of getting in the Navy was zilch. For the longest time, being a Navy-T on a submarine where I had to hold a high clearance, top secret in that, I had to completely deny and stay in the closet. The transition from from military to civilian life was really difficult for me. I still hadn't overcome the power of drink. I drank even more heavily, trying to adjust to civilian life. I went back to my hometown, tried to get into school to use my GI Bill, but my drinking increased, and finally I started to lose everything. So I drove myself over here to Boise, to the Boise VA, and I entered their RSAT program. That time it was 30 days. It seemed to work. I stayed sober about 1.5 years, but eventually I ended up drinking again, working odd jobs, getting more DUIs, and then finally getting a felony DUI where I entered Veterans Court. Veterans Court was a life changer for me. I got in, I started getting a program. I got a sponsor in my 12-step fellowship. I started listening. I started learning what the treatment program here was doing. I was getting involved in my OSAC group up at the VA. I have a person that's a confidant that knows me, that they're trained. They're trained to help. A sponsor, all a sponsor is a guide. It's a guide to the steps. They're trained to help you. They're trained to say, okay, have you looked at this way? So the counselor is there to not more than guide, but teach you and have you look at the world a different way. They take not only your medical, what's going on medically with you, what's going on mentally with you, but then for my counselor, it also took in some spirituality. If you complete an RSAT or a group there, stay connected with the VA. Stay connected with your sober friends. If you don't get involved, you don't get a sponsor, you don't take the steps that your recovery program suggests that you do, and you don't stay connected, it's just a matter of time that my addictive thinking says it's all right to have just one. Well, I know in the deep bottom of my heart I can't have one. I accept myself today, and that was part of the working with the VA and the veterans treatment. That one issue there that I wouldn't address because I had so fearful of being in the closet and what I had gone through in the service dealing with that, and that once that ban was lifted, that they gave me the freedom to complete my recovery. To a veteran that's suffering, make the connection, get help.